Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name's CJ, and today I'm going to be doing this cute little yellow look that I will insert a thing in right here. Just disclaimer, there are 4 dogs in my house currently. We are dog sitting. We always have 3 dogs, so I mean that's still a lot. So you're always in here barking in my videos, but we have a 4th today, so you might hear a lot. But anyway, so my last video, I don't know if you saw it, was about like how the toxic beauty community was ruined by like selfish people or whatever. It was a very like, not depressing video, but it just wasn't like happy-go-lucky. It just was kind of, I talked about some nasty stuff basically. And so today I kind of wanted to do just like a cute little yellow look, just a chill video. I'm wearing my Michael Scott Paper Company shirt, which makes me happy. And I don't know, I just wanted to kind of like chill out, do a simple little makeup look. So let's just get started. I'm gonna put my headband on. My dog got into this headband, so if you see, well, it's on this side, look at it. So it might look a little wonky, but it's okay. We still love her. All right. So I want this look. I never look at the screen when I'm talking. It's not a good thing. But anyway, Chewy, come on, baby. You can come in. Come on. My puppy doesn't open doors. Like, even if it's completely open and she can, all she has to do is nudge it, she still won't do it. She's like scared. It's so sad. But anyway, I want today's look to be like very glowy, very natural, and then like a pop of yellow on the lid. So I'm going to go in with this Wander Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil first. And then I am going to do my eyeshadow first, but I always like doing this step before eyeshadow. And I'm going to use this Revlon Color Correcting Pen. I've been using this a little bit more than the Maybelline because it has a thinner consistency. I don't know, Robert Welsh mentioned using like a stain in one of his videos, and I was like, oh, well, I have this. And so now we're here, which I used to use this all the time, but then I got on the Maybelline one. It's just, you know how it goes. I'm just gonna tap that in with my sponge. And I like doing this for like before my eyeshadow, just so I can like really get, because I get dark like all right in here. And so I just like this because I can, you know, get in there and kind of cancel out that blueness before going in my eye, like with eyeshadow and stuff. So next I'm going to go in with my Pretty Vulgar Uncaged eyeshadow base, this one. And I'm going to put that on my eyelids. I'm also going to put it on my nose because, again, Robert Bosch, can you see who I like to watch? But he said that if you have like foundation breakup on your nose, which I do like every day of my life, it's really annoying. Then you can try and use eyeshadow primer on your nose. And I'm like, oh my god, it's revolutionary. Why didn't I think of that? So for foundation, I'm going to go in with this Tarte Double Duty Beauty Shape Tape foundation. This is the Hydrating one. It's in the shade Fair Beige. I actually really do like this foundation. I'm not going to buy it because the shade range sucks, and I don't really want to support that. But I got it for free from my boyfriend's sister, and I'm gonna use it, and I do really like it. Even though I have oily skin, I think it is super pretty on the skin. And it's got more of like a natural, I just put it in my nose, but it's got more of like a natural hydrated look to it, you know. So I do enjoy that, especially for what I'm trying to accomplish with today's look. And then I'm just gonna tap that in with the sponge. Oh dude, I was supposed to do my eyeshadow first. Oops. Okay, well, I'll do my eyeshadow after this. My bad. All right, so for eyeshadow, I'm primarily going to use this Elf to the Rescue eyeshadow palette. This was decorated by me because you get stickers and you get to decorate it, and it has my dog's names on there: Chewy, Delilah, and Gimmel. But anyway, so I'm going to primarily use this palette because it has 3 different yellows in it, and then there's like one Colourpop Single Shadow that I'm going to use later on. So I'm just going to go in with a Morphe brush, and I'm going to start in with Yosemite, which is the brighter yellow, and I'm going to build that up. Also, I did film like a first impression demo video with this palette. I'll link that in the cards. And then I'm going to go in with this little Luxie small tapered brush, and I'm going to go into Paloma, which is a bit deeper, more Dijon-y color, and I'm going to build that up a little bit underneath it. And as I'm going to say it in this video, as I say in all my other videos, if you have hooded eyes, keep your eyes open when you do this, more often than not, our tendency is to close our eyes and do it like that. Well, when you have hooded eyes or small eyes or whatever, you can't see where the shadow is actually gonna be when your eyes are open, like, and you're living your life or whatever. So my tip is just to have your eyes open like they normally would be, and then just put it, or it's not my tip, everyone, well, not everyone, but a lot of people know this, okay? But I'm telling you, in case you don't. But, and just build it up where you want that shadow to actually be when your eyes are open. And this shade isn't much darker, and you probably won't be able to see it, but it does give it a little bit more depth and definition than just having that first initial shade. And I do want to bring the depth, like, a lot of times you want to keep the inner corner brighter, you know, you don't want to bring dark all the way in. And this isn't dark, it's more like a mid-tone shade, but I do want this to be kind of like an all-over depth situation, so I'm going to bring it into that inner corner. All right, so the next shadow that I'm going in with is the only one that I'm not using from that one palette, just because I don't know, I think it works really well with it, and I really like it, and I just wanted to. It's a Colourpop Single Shadow in the Taurus. Oh, I didn't even show you. I'll show you the back of it because I'm dumb. But it's like the same kind of color family as those yellows, so I think it just works really, really well, and I just want to use it. And we're going to use it, okay? So I'm going to go in with this highlighter brush, okay, from Billion Dollar Brushes, and I'm going to take that, and I'm going to do the same exact thing with this one as I did with that other one, just to give it a little bit more depth and definition. Actually, no, I don't want to use that brush. I'm going to use this one. I included these like in a favorites and fails as a fail because they suck as brushes, but I do like the shape, and I'm too cheap to like buy better ones that are this shape. But it's a Morphe brush, okay? I got it at, well, I got it for Christmas, I think. Yeah. I do really like them, but they're scratchy and they shed and they get in my eyeball. See, doesn't that just like mesh so well with the other ones? I think it just matches so perfectly. Which isn't surprising because I have been gravitating toward this sort of shade ever since I got the freaking Colourpop Kathleen White So Jaded palette, because of that one freaking color. It's called, well, it's two of them, Geodude and Citrine, but they're in the same color family. It's like the mustardy, like not pretty colors, but they're so pretty. I love them so much, and so I'm not surprised because I did get some single shadows from Colourpop because they were like on final sale or something. So I mean, they were like $1 or something crazy like that. And of course, that was one of the shades. Like, if you can look, these are the shades that I got. These four, or you know, 5, 6. But anyway, yeah. All right. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take that first shade, Yosemite, the brighter one, and I'm gonna pack that on my lid. And I'm just gonna use that same little Morphe brush that I honestly just used because I really don't care. I'm just gonna pack that on the lid. I want this to be like an all matte look and then have like a super vibrant metallic yellow inner corner. I think that would be super pretty. Alright, so with that e.l.f. palette and that one shot, there's like no fallout whatsoever. So that's awesome because I effed up and did my foundation first. But I'm now gonna go. e.l.f. needs to do something with the packaging of their concealers. Do you see how freaking disgusting this is? Disgusting. And the other one does it too. This is the Hydrating Camo Concealer. Love the concealer. It's fabulous. But oh my god. The packaging, I mean, it gets everywhere. It's all over my desk right now. And I just cleaned my desk the other day. But anyway, not that joking. But so I'm going to just take this and I'm going to put it in the normal spots. I'm going to try not to use too terribly much, because as I said, I do want this to be like more of a natural kind of thing. But also, I was up at 4:30 this morning because my dog wanted to play with the other dog, because the dog we're dog sitting, because like our other 2 dogs that we have here all the time that we own, they're small dogs. And so our puppy, who's a big dog, is like, oh my god, I finally have a toy my size, this dog. And so she was just way too excited and woke me up at 4:30 this morning. And if you don't know this technique right here, putting it right there, one, can give you a much cleaner line for your eyeshadow if you like went a little too ham blending, and it can also give your face like a little lift effect. And I know some people do the triangle and everything. I don't do that because doing the triangle like here would bring my cheeks, like if, you know, highlighting brings things forward. My cheeks are already massive. So like if I highlight right here, my cheeks are gonna be like out to here, or at least they're gonna look that way. So I don't do the triangle. It's just not my jam. But I do the bridge of my nose because my nose always gets super red and gross. I do think that primer, that eye primer on there, I do think that really worked though. I mean, we'll see. And then I'm gonna go in with the concealer closer to my skin tone, not so much of a highlighty color, and like cover up like some spots that I have. So this is the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover, and I use the shade L400 Classic Ivory. I think that's all I'm gonna do. I really don't want to like do a lot, so that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kind of let it sit for a second just to like marinate. And I'm going to brush out my under eyes in case there's any creasing, and then I'm gonna set it incredibly lightly because I do have to set my under eyes. I don't know if you have a skin type where you don't. And I'm gonna use my Ciate London Everyday Vacay Powder. I'm not gonna use my Maybelline one because this one, it's a lot, it doesn't have a tint to it, so it's gonna look a lot more natural. I don't use this one every single day because every single day I go to an office job and, you know, I have my makeup on for like 10 plus hours, and so I need something a little more heavy duty than this. But this is so good for like, you know, quick little makeup looks, or not quick, but like makeup looks you're not gonna wear very long. And then we'll have the sponge on. I'm just gonna tap out that concealer. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with a cream contour. This is one by Pure. It's the Camo Contour Dual Ended one. I've like used this foundation once. It's not great. It's completely yellow on me. I don't like it. But the contour is really good. It's not my favorite because it's a little more warm toned than I like for a cream contour. But I think for this look, because I think the color just matches really, really well. So I'm gonna use this. And I'm gonna use this little Sigma Precision Angled brush. I know it looks super tiny, but it's so good for, you know, really pinpointing where, if you had cheekbones, like where you would want them to be. And then I do drag my contour a little further in than some people because I have bigger cheeks than a lot of people. And my face is not, I can deal with having a more elongated face because my face is very round. And the reason I'm using my sponge for everything is because it really does like just pick up the excess product. And as I said, I really don't want anything to look super, super heavy. I want it to be more of like, not a skin-like finish because whose skin looks like that, but I do want it to have some element of like hydration, yeah. So I'm gonna build it up just a little bit more in the spots where I need it. And then over the other areas where I'm gonna use this, like my temples and my jaw, I'm just gonna go in raw with it just because you don't really need to be super precise. Sorry, I lied. I'm actually gonna take this again. I'm gonna do kind of like the outer perimeter of my lips just to make them look a little bit fuller. And then I'm also gonna do my nose contour. And yes, it looks disgusting around my mouth now, but once I put like a lip color on, it'll look good. Just trust me. The reason that I'm using this brush, I would prefer to use a tinier brush for nose contour, but I don't own one that I really like. So the cool thing about nose contour is you can always, like, if you bring it down too low up on like the bridge of your nose, you can always use a little bit of translucent powder to kind of like white it out so it doesn't look like it's going that far down. That way, like, once you really like bring forward these sides of your nose, like, it'll make it look smaller. Does that make sense? Probably not, but whatever. So next I'm going to go in with a highlighter, and I am obsessed with these. These are by Iconic London. They're the Illuminator drops. This is just an original. These are really expensive. I think this thing is like 48 bucks. I got it in a BoxyCharm, so I didn't pay that much money for it. I hear that Makeup Revolution, who is a lesser expensive brand, has their own form of these. So if you want to check those out instead of these, totally understand. Because if I ever run out of these, which I don't think I will, because you really don't need that much, I would much prefer trying out the cheaper ones as opposed to buying this again, because, or not again, but you know what I mean, than buying that at full price, because they're expensive. They're beautiful though, like no lie. Like you'll see, just wait. Just give me a sec, just wait, okay? Just give me a sec. You're gonna see. And you're gonna be like, oh, okay, bitch, I got, oh, frick. All right, and then I'm just gonna take the same sponge and kind of dab them out. I'm not too worried about being too precise because I don't want it to be like a super pinpointed highlight. I want it to be like a more diffused, oh, I had so much water and not like an entire bottle of wine last night, you know? Like, do you see it? Do you see? It's beautiful. Oh my god. I don't use these all the time because they are like really intense for like an everyday thing, which that's where I wear makeup every day, is like to an office. So this isn't really, I mean, if you want to wear this to the office, be my freaking guest. You are much ballsier than I, which isn't very hard, but oh god, when you're going like in with makeup, I'm gonna go ahead and go into my blush, okay? And I'm not gonna powder my face because I don't feel like I really need to. So I was gonna use the Milani Luminoso for this look, but I can't find mine. So instead, I am gonna use this, which kind of goes with the look because it's cream. And I think it'll mesh well, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I'm kind of nervous. But this is the Maybelline Cheek Heat blush, the liquid one or the cream one. Sheer Gel Cream blush. So I was right both times. Cool. And this is the shade number 15 in Nude Burn. Which, the first time I used this, I don't, if I can find the video, I'll link it. But I had a nice little laugh at that name. But, okay. So I'm going to squeeze a little bit onto the back of my hand. And then I'm just going to take my finger. Now I remember this shearing out pretty well. So I mean, I am going to go a little in with it. I'm just going to kind of tap it where I want it. I don't like to bring blush super low down onto my cheeks because I do have rounder cheeks. And I mean, I don't like my cheeks, but I don't want them to appear rounder because that's not necessary. So I've found that putting it more so up here just makes your face look a little bit more angled. I was kind of just thinking, you know what would be really cool is if I used like this on my lips. That would really tie it in. Okay, don't judge me. I'm about to wipe because you know when you like put a bunch of makeup on, your lips get gross. All right, just wiped them off on the back of my Michael Scott shirt, and then I'm gonna take this cream blush, and you know what? I'm gonna put it right there. We don't waste products in this house. Ooh, ooh, that's actually really pretty. Ew. I love that. Okay, I don't know if you've seen any of my videos. I'm not a huge lipstick person, like, at all. I like really muted. You can barely tell it's there, but it makes me look not dead like I would if I didn't have anything like on my lips. So I'm gonna go back into the e.l.f. J Kissa palette, and I'm just gonna finish up the lower lash line. I'm gonna go back into this same damn Morphe brush, and I'm going to Yosemite, which is the brighter one. I'm gonna put that on first. And I am someone who likes to bring my lower lash line down pretty low. I don't know, I like it. And I do kind of want the corner of the bottom and the corner of the top to meet up. So I'm gonna, like, you know, kind of merge this together and blend them together. And then I'm gonna go back into that Colourpop Single Shadow in the Taurus. And I'm gonna drag it. I mean, I don't want it to be like just out here. I want it to be all along. So I'm gonna bring it all the way in. Okay, so for the main thing that or not the main thing, but the next thing I want to do is I really want to do the inner corner because I just think it'll be really pretty. So I'm going to go into Firefly, which is the shimmer yellow. So I'm going to take this little small shader Luxie brush, and I'm going to wet it with just this random e.l.f. spray that I have. And I really want the inner corner to be like bam, you know what I mean? There we go. Love that. Okay, so I did go a little bit higher than I wanted to on this side, so I'm just gonna take this same brush, and I'm just gonna kind of tidy it up a little bit. Now I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild white eyeliner. So now I'm gonna do my eyebrows really fast. I might carve them out just a little bit, just so I can put like a little bit of lightness right there where that yellow kind of diffuses. And I'm going to use my e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, and I use the shade Cool Brown. And for today's look, I kind of want them to be a little bit featherier, more feathery. So I'm not going to fill them in too much, and I kind of want them brushed up just a little. So now I'm going to do my little soap brow. It's not mine. I mean, a lot of people do this, but I'm going to do the little soap brow thing. So I'm going to take that same random e.l.f. spray. This is the e.l.f. Active Post-Workout Cool Down Mist. I got it because it was on sale. I obviously don't work out, but I like it. It's not bad. So I'm just going to spray this little bar of soap that I got from a hotel somewhere. I don't know where. And I'm going to rub my spoolie in it. And I'm just going to go into my brows and kind of just push them up and make them feathery. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this little like flat brush right here. And I'm going to take this e.l.f. concealer and just the tiniest little bit of it. Because I don't really like super carved out brows. It's just not my jam. But I'm going to just kind of do that right underneath the brow and also right above it. And then, because Robert Welch does this, he uses a fluffy brush to then blend it out. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm just going to apply a little bit of highlighter underneath the brow. This is the Balm's Mary Luminizer. And doing this just makes the eye look that much more lifted. Also, we're going to do me a solid, and we're not going to talk about how tragic this eyebrow looks. All right, and then I'm going to take the tiniest little bit of this same highlight, and I'm going to do like just the little point of my nose right here and tap it in. And then just the littlest little bit right there. Now I'm going to apply just the tiniest little bit of mascara. I do really want to use falsies for this look because I feel like it would be like to have, I feel like it'd be super cute to have like the super basic makeup but then like big old lashes, you know? I think that'd be cute. I'm just going to curl my natural ones and then apply a little bit of this Essence Lash Princess mascara. Alright, so this is where we're at with just one coat of mascara. I actually kind of like how this looks, but I am putting falsies on because I never get to wear falsies, ever, and it's fun, okay? So I'm just going to put them on. Also, I need the practice at applying, so if you want to do this and just like add more mascara to like build it up, please do, and tag me in it. I don't know, but I want falsies, okay? Don't hate me. But anyway, I don't know who at all these are by. I just have it in my like little eyelash thingamajigger. They're super thick and I'm kind of nervous, honestly, but we're gonna do it. And because I am very unskilled, I am going to use this clear eyelash glue as like a eyeliner basically, because I really don't want to have like a black eyeliner on. I don't feel that with this look. But I am not at all, and now it's all on, but I am not at all skilled enough to like just put glue on lashes and then pop the lashes on. This is literally the only way I can have false lashes on, is if I do this thing. This is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe. It's the clear one. Okay, lashes are done. They're not entirely symmetrical and I don't think they're on completely, but as I said, I really need the practice, so don't judge me, okay? Okay, but I did really want to do like faux freckles with this look. I feel like it would be super cute. So I'm gonna take it. This is my favorite. Like, I've done this a few times and this is my favorite thing to use with it. It's the Wet n Wild multi-stick in Chocolate Cheat Day. And so I just take, it's like a little cream eyeshadow stick basically, but I like to just take it with this little fine liner brush or just any super thin brush that you may have, and then just kind of like start dabbing away. And then as you do so, just kind of tap it in so they're not super harsh. And if you are doing this look but you want to wear it all day, I'm probably not, because I've got my mom coming over to help me clean my house because I'm hosting a baby shower next weekend. But if you did want to wear this all day, I do want to say, if you do powder your face, which I'm probably going to powder just a little bit because I just have to, that's how I feel comfortable. But do this before you powder. That way, like, putting the powder on top of the freckles will make it look even more skin-like. Alright, that's cute. I really like how this looks. I'm so excited. The lashes, I kind of screwed up. And also, I didn't want to wear lashes that were this thick, but like these were the only ones that I could find that I have, besides like magnetic ones. And I didn't really feel like doing the magnetic thing. So all we have left to do is the lip, and I'm honestly really just wanting to do that blush thing. I'm gonna wipe my lips off one more time, and then I'm gonna go in with this first. This is this Stephen Laurent, I don't know how you say it, lip liner in Chic, and I'm gonna line my lips. And I don't typically overline my lips that much. Sometimes I will kind of fill in the Cupid's bow a little bit. But honestly, just like filling in the part of my lip that like doesn't have that much pigment kind of makes my lips look way fuller. And then my battery's blinking at me, so this might be a little rushed. But then I'm gonna go back into this little blush thing, and I'm just gonna take a little bit and kind of tap it over my lips. Dude, I love this. Oh my god. It's like the perfect little natural lip color. Ew, it doesn't taste good though. Oh. And I think that's it, you guys. Should I put a gloss on? I don't really want... I'm gonna put the tiniest amount of gloss, like the tiniest. This is the Dominique Cosmetics Strawberry Lemonade one, and I'm just gonna put it like right in the center. Alright, so I'm actually gonna tap a little bit of this leftover translucent powder on my cheeks, just because I want the freckles to look a little bit less like shiny, so that they look more natural. Sorry, my camera died, so I went and put my hair up because I thought it suited this look better. And I get very self-conscious when my hair is completely down for some reason. I don't know. But anyway, this is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was a little more low-key and just chill and easy watching compared to my other video. I don't really have anything else to say. Black Lives Matter, as always. Have a good day. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Don't go to parties. Okay, it's not that hard. And yeah, let me know what you thought of this video in the comments down below. Please like and please subscribe. And I will see you next time.